Hey guys, welcome to any Internet Wrestling Manipulated Soccer Focused Race Dollars. Illegal look, 7 and 1.
Along with us. Brandon Ross here with you from IWU Soccer Field. It is quite the pairing on paper. Indiana Wesleyan 7-1-1, 4 points in conference play, sitting in a tie for third, and so far so good with the conference slate. A tie against number 13 Spring Arbor, and then on the road eking out a 1-0 win against number 24 Taylor. A couple of tough conference opponents to start Crossroads League play, but handling the test well so far. Grace, on the other hand, you look at the stats and you have to wonder if this is a joke and someone's playing FIFA on easy mode, but no, it is real. They are 11 games into their season with a 9-0-2 record. They're a perfect 2-0 in conference play, so a full 6 points, tied for first. They're averaging, this is real, 5.6 goals per game. And in 11 games, they have allowed 3 goals all season. This is one of the most fascinating teams you could possibly envision on paper at this point in the year, but this could be two objects hitting each other hard, and we'll be fascinated to see how this goes. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest, and we will start with the visiting Grace College Lancers. This is a pretty typical lineup for them to field. The numbers you're going to want to watch out for: number 2, Nora Pollock, just a freshman, but tied for the lead in NAIA in points and the overall NAIA leader in assists. 10 goals, 16 assists, 36 points for the freshman from Muskegon, Michigan. And the other number to keep an eye out for, number 21, Cassidy Felger, 15 goals. Tied for second in the country and also second in points with 35. For IWU, typical starting lineup as well. Not much different this go around. We are just about ready to get going. It is the pink game for IWU. And we are underway, under the lights. The sky is still bright, but it will certainly get dimmer as we get rolling on this 7:08 start. And as you'll see, Grace in the road black uniforms. Lancers will get their first possession here, led by 19th year head coach Michael Voss. He's had a bevy of success at the helm of this program. And we get a stoppage here from the official. Checking something on IWU's Aaliyah Denton. Not sure if checking for possible cut or whatever, but anyway, we're back in play. The ball rolls a little bit past the way of Ivy Klein, the sophomore goalkeeper from West Liberty, Ohio. She is between the pipes for Grace. She has played pretty much every minute
on
out of flinch.
in
Has only had to face 14 shots in the 11 games this season. Maybe number 15 coming up here in the box for Williams. And Klein pounces on it before Williams can launch a strike. And Klein most recently registered her 8th shutout of the season against Huntington, only facing 2 shots in that one, and she stopped both. Her total figures a 786 save percentage, .29 goals against average. Madeline Welker with the swipe in midfield, commits the foul. And the Lancers take back over. It'll be Audrey Abel, a junior from just about 90 minutes north in Auburn, transferred from Delaware State, puts it up the flank. Centering pass off target intended for Felger. The ever-dangerous weapon, a junior from Cicero, coming off a performance against Huntington where she logged a goal and an assist. She has 15 goals and 5 assists on this season with still plenty of 2025 left ahead of her. Melissa Hammond, a two-time All-Crossroads League selection, launches this one upfield. Grazes Williams, sent out by Zoe Mueller, the senior back from Stuttgart, Germany, who, despite playing out of the back, registered a goal against Huntington, which could be charitably called a throttling 7-0 win. Here's Vander Ark, who struggled to maintain touch. So another goal kick coming up here for Klein. As I mentioned, only 3 goals allowed all season. 2 of them came against Lindsey Wilson, a team that has persistently been a threat in these NAIA rankings. They consistently hang around that line for the most part. They're not ranked as of now.
Women.
Always a tough opponent. Have been
In
recipients pretty
in
much the
that
entirety of this campaign.
West Soccer.
That's your fault.
Grace gets the momentum up that far
Oh,
side.
yes.
Centering pass, looking for Gafrera. Knocked away. Abel settles. And swings it behind.
Well done.
Leah Denton jumps on the pass, can't hang on.
That's what I thought.
Weaver will throw it in.
You're calling
Stolberg, Germany.
My bad.
You notice a theme here.
In that Western Soccer.
Of German players on this roster.
Because I'll be going to soon next year.
Including 3 in tonight's starting 11.
Yeah.
Or Pollock, Michigander. Gets it knocked away as Julia Tiemann, the junior back, swept it away before it entered the box. Pressure heavy up front. Vander Ark almost forced a defensive sweep out toward the side.
Jesse, can I trouble Jared? So,
May have been intended as a pass for Burns, but had way too much on it.
No.
That's how you feel, Jared. That's how you feel, man. Shit. How you doing, brother? Nothing. I just want to. How you doing?
A little over 5 minutes in here. No real tests on cage yet for either side. The goal kick deferred to Hammond. Pollock disrupts.
Yeah.
Abel launches it up that touchline. Deflects out of play. It will stay with the Lancers right on the edge of that final third. Williams stops on it. Pollock wins it back.
Yeah, I want the real stuff now. I don't want.
Slings it towards midfield. Jalen Young, sophomore from California, finds Mueller. Centers to Abel. Scan out towards the right. Keever working on Denton. Slides it through.
Okay, I'm bad, guys.
Back from Felger. Abel directs it to the left side now. Mueller. Through a couple. Long for Pollock. Snared by the Wildcats defense. Numbers stay ahead. This is a very aggressive set of 10 field players for the Lancers. You can see why teams have been stymied into very little offensive opportunity. Again, not only an average of
Oh,
0.3 goals per
them
game
on
allowed,
in the
but
in
also on average allowing 1.5 shots on goal per contest. And only 2.5 shots total. But here they go into the final third again. IWU does. It'll be left for Anna Pettit, the junior from Fishers. Sarah Folk dances into the box. Near the 6, crosses in, and Williams tickles the side net. First real chance for either side. Does not yield a tally for IWU. And a goal kick incoming for Grace. Trio defenders close in and disrupt that. Folkman not even gotten a touch there. Defense holds firm at the final moments. Felger swings to Abel. Burns. Disrupted by Pettit. Pollock with Vander Ark on her tail. Feeds it to the back line. Roll through the middle. Pollock takes some contact. Could have been Vander Ark or Welker. More likely Vander Ark. Not much happening there. And Kiever off the restart. Burns can't maintain touch. But IWU has to escape this vice. That is the field unit for Grace. Disrupted by Greaser, until it rolls right back to Sluss. Avery Sluss, junior goalkeeper from Adrian, Michigan, is the reigning Crossroads League and NAIA Defensive Player of the Week, and it's not hard to see why. She is on a 3-game shutout streak, including a 5-save shutout in the last showdown on the road at Taylor. Foul gives possession back to IWU. Denton in the middle. Denton. Check that Sydney Couch. On the edge of the box. Knocked away. Throwing coming for Pettit. Folk doubled. Hangs on. And gets sandwiched. Felger pries it loose. Now more than 10 minutes in. We still got no score. IWU, the only team to register a shot or even much of a good chance. Won't change yet here. It was long for Burns, but Cronin left to sweep it aside. Kiever to throw. Intercepted. Vander Ark finds Denton. Splits her double. And Vander Ark's got some space. With Abel closing in, Abel knocks it away, but can't keep it alive. So the Wildcats can charge forward. And the throw-in sets up Folk. Back to Vander Ark. Lofts it into the box. Short on the attempt to clear. Felger gets bumped and takes the foul in the process. Certainly was in a dangerous position.
Oh,
Not a lot of
attacking
error to that
Lulu.
clearance attempt. But Felger, yep, just getting that high shoulder. And that ends much chance of an advance. Another midfield takeaway. Doesn't result in much as it rolls to Mueller.
Oh,
And sent out long. Too long for Burns. He tried to hit her on lead passes a couple of times with not much luck yet. Cabrera slides it back. Lancers will start this possession from the back line. Long drive up the middle, looking for Pollock. A little too strong. Sluss makes easy work of it. Again, if you were to go back and trace all the efforts on the part of Avery Sluss recently, many shutouts in a row. Will that change? Not right now. As Pollock stopped up. Still with Greaser. Back to Pollock. Ever dangerous. Cuts to the middle.
I'll be baptized.
And takes a tumble. But will not get a whistle. Lancer still on it, though not for long. Getting the swipe. She was arm fighting with Abel, but hangs on. Big head of steam. Steeman leaves it for Williams, but puts it a little too strong. Another takeaway. Vander Ark puts a big boot into that one, hoping Williams can chase it down, but she cannot. IWU not making life easy for Grace trying to move the ball upfield, but now at the feet of Pollock, ever potent. And she draws the foul right on the edge of the final third. Just over 15 minutes into this one, the Lancers get a free kick in a good position. Took that collision from a pair. Can the Lancers capitalize? Mueller on the right, Abel on the left. Of the ball, that is. Mueller delivers it. And it bounces wide of the cage. Sluss playing patience. Leaves for someone else to take. Abel. In the center circle. Cabrera has a little bit of room. Lofts it through the middle. Finds Pollock. Catches up to it just outside the box. But misplays it. Trying to keep touch along the end line. We are still scoreless here in Marion. in a midweek showdown between a pair of top 20 foes. IWU in the new NAIA rankings today, moving up a spot from number 8 to number 7. And then Grace vaulting into the top 20. Previously ranked 23rd, now up to 18. And certainly, if they pull out 3 points here, it would be the biggest boost to their resume that they've rattled off so far this year. One of the theories aired at the top of the broadcast was that, again, these are two powerful, dominant, yet difficult teams to play against. And it could be a case of two hard objects running into each other. Thus far, it's looking like it. One combined shot. It came from Avery Williams a few minutes ago for IWU, and no shots yet for Grace. They're trying to change course, the Lancers are. Burns can't hang on. Went out off of Cronin. Kiever to throw it in. Finds Burns. Loses it. Denton dispossessed. Burns in the corner. Crosses at the 6. Loose in there. Knocked back out. Burns enters again. But that time she's deemed offside. You could tell the Lancers were needling their way closer to the net. Just couldn't quite get there on that possession. Not the longest clear that time. But it will still go to IWU. Anna Pettit. Not a starter at the beginning of the season, but has become a staple in the main 11 for this Wildcats group. Swings it out wide. Tiemann to the middle. Finds Folk. Tries to tap it off, but can't connect. Hammond the first back to it. Sent back her way again with Greaser on her tail. And a long ball forward into open space. Can Folk get there? And Folk shepherded off the ball as Heidi Kiever stealthily boxes her out and kills what could have been a clear shot on net. But here comes Tiemann again. Poke loose. Can't get it back. Here come the Lancers the other way. They'll play it a bit slower. Greaser gets harassed by Tiemann into her own bench. Off a misplay from Couch. Burns stops on a dime to the top of the box. Pollock pirouettes. Gives it away. Greaser launches. And that's 15 saves in a row without a goal allowed for Avery Slutz. Her shutout streak continues. A streak that coming into this game sat at close to 190 minutes straight. It is now over 200. Young gives to Mueller. Back to Young again. Felger, one of the nation's top scorers. Out to the sideline again. Williams disrupts. Greaser clings to it. Slides it towards the box, but can't reach Gafrera. Lancers keep the possession going for oh so long, and Wildcats have it back, but have to play from deep in their own end. We cross the midway points of this first half of action here in Marion on this Wednesday night, with still no score, and each side having logged only one shot apiece. Into the middle, tipped up and out wide. Pettit boots it back towards the feet of Vander Ark. Young closes her out. And the Lancers regain control. Abel can't re-corral it. Another failed IWU push up that far side. Or maybe not. Although originally the call looked to be possession for Grace. Officials launched some disagreement. The original call will stand. It is a Grace throw-in. Off that misplay, Wildcats trying to fly upfield. Short for Vander Ark. Seaman gets to it. Centers for Welker. Cronin taps forward. Vander Ark near the edge of the box. Beats to the corner. Cross in. Punched out by Klein. Ball still loose. And it falls to Burns. Can Grace launch a quick counter? No numbers, but Burns pushing anyway. Dices through Tiemann. Spins free. And feeds Gafrera. Pollock. To her left foot. Hangs with it. Unloads. And puts too much on it. A long sequence that unfolded there. Starting with this stop by Klein. It won't go down as a save as that wasn't on net, but great instincts off that initial push before Nora Pollock had a good position. Sort of just went for it. It would have been difficult to have precise placement. Lancers flip the fields and work up the far side now. Bueller gets it back to the middle for Pollock. Now towards the edge of the box. Poke free from Burns. Greaser gets in there, and it's knocked back. Long delivery to Felger. Pinned towards the touchline. Stays with it. Felger into the box. Burns. Skips it softly towards Sluss, who launches a quick outlet pass. Got to work against the press. And it forces a misfire. Good chance here for Grace. 18-15 remaining in the first half and still no score. Lancers trying to break this game open. Young, soft pass. Gafrera to the middle. Abel hangs with it. Greaser taps it back. And a takeaway for IWU. But it's short-lived as Williams swiftly has her pocket picked. Another runner for Burns. But IWU left with no choice but to sweep it aside and set up defensively. Off the throw in, Mueller. To the middle, Abel. Hangs on. Pollock. Watched by two. Spins away from pressure. Launches it in front of the cage. Burns can't reel it in. Tiemann gets there. She outlets it away from trouble. Folk tries to stomp it down. Wide for Pettit. Lofted. Out of the air. Falls by Welker. The Lancers secure it once again. They have been dominant on the possession front for much of the last 10 minutes. And IWU still managed to get a couple balls in close. Still only the one shot, none on goal yet for IWU. Meanwhile, Grace has logged 3 shots and put 2 on cage. Nice dribbling from Kiever there to keep the hordes away.
I'm bad, guys. The waiting for my mama order.
Grace off the throw-in. Can't quite see it on the screen, but there are a few IWU players jogging up and down the sideline, seemingly getting ready to sub in shortly.
Come on, in the 11.
Now, the back line of the Wildcats might be facing a test again. Quick in and out from this Lancer group. Here's Kiever. Burns slides towards the middle. No luck on that push. The Lancers still have possession. Mueller. Slips it through the middle. Gafrera taps out wide. Long strike from the edge of the box. That will make the Lancers offense 0 for 3 on shots on goal. And make it 17 straight shots on the cage of Avery Sluss with that one going through. Well, that's a bit of a miscue. Pollock off the failed clear attempt. Pass wide for Burns, though is intercepted. Vanderark. Floats it towards the box. And knocked out. By the back line of Grace. First slew of substitutions, and there will be 3 of them.
Still reload,
Carly
reload.
Grosser, Tyler Whitaker, and Mackenzie Minnie. As Grace sends on Abby Hodkin.
Nice.
And as soon as it's officially logged, I'll let you know who the next one is and who they replace.
Come on, Indiana.
Abby Hodkin and Madeline Luvick come in for Ellie Greaser and Rosalie Gaffrer. Grosser, Minnie, and Whitaker again come in for Folk, Williams, and Denton.
Hey!
And quickly, that crew trying to go to work here. Mackenzie Minnie draws the foul from just under 30 yards out. As the sky dims, the lights beam down louder. With less than 12 minutes to go in this first half of action, Sydney Couch sets up for this free kick.
Come on.
A lot of options. Couch puts it well wide right to the post. Another IWU substitution coming on here. Jada Swanson strolls into the match, replacing Caitlin Vander Ark. As we approach the final minutes of this first half of play, still scoreless. Felger toward the middle. Luvick, fresh off the bench. Struggles to cling to it. Wildcats just booted back upfield a ways. As the groups start to settle into their positions. Again, the first trio of replacements that IWU brought on, keep an eye out for them. Again, those were senior Mackenzie Minnie and freshman Carly Grosser and Tyler Whitaker. The latter two especially, very potent weapons offensively, big scorers for first-year players. And Minnie can help set them up. Grace has it in the corner now. And it will be a deep throw as that one's knocked out of play. Felger. Across from the end line. Knocks off the back of a Wildcat. And for a team that has 84 corner kicks in 11 games, you would think it wouldn't take this long. But now with less than 10 minutes to go in the first half, finally the first corner kick for either side. And it will be, unsurprisingly, the Lancers. They get themselves these strong positions. Short play in. Cross sails through most everyone in the box. Kiever first one to it. She gets it back. Guarded tightly. Cross finds a foot in the air, headed down. Abel gets to it. Skips it near the cage, but Sluss steps in front of the bouncing ball. Sigh of relief there for the IWU back line. Starting to feel the heat of more tests coming from this Grace attack. Continues to persist. Burns chases. Burns keeps it alive. won't get the chance to run away with it. That one just bounces straight out of play with no contact. And Kiever will throw. Young centers. Abel pokes it through. Felger with some reinforcements. Felger fires. Gets a block. Some Grace fans want a handball, but they'll say she caught it with her chest. So that one doesn't even reach Sluss. And that one bounds through Swanson, so she can't make anything of it. Lubick will have the throw in from that far side. Will surrender the throw opportunity.
Pleasure.
Grace has some cushion to decide what they want to do. Felger can't hold on to that pass. Feed up the right side. No luck. It's taken back for a moment there by Whitaker. And repossessed again by Swanson. Couch flings it out towards the side.
Come on, in the
Doesn't win that
Western.
battle. Less than 5.5 minutes to go. And much of this match has really been just a battle between the thirds. It really has been two hard objects running into each other. Though a lot of credit given to Grace. They have poked through and gotten a lot of chances on Avery Sluss. 4 shots on goal, but as a result, 4 saves in only this first half. Whistle will give that back to the visiting Lancers. And it's now 18 consecutive saves without a goal allowed for the junior from Michigan. Abel to Pollock. The reigning Crossroads League Offensive Player of the Week has been held in check so far. Just 1 shot, didn't put it on goal. Gracer has been the most potent. 2 shots on goal for her, and 1 shot on goal apiece for Burns and Abel. Kiever rolls it, finds Felger near the end line, and a successful box out from Cronin. Rolls under Minnie's feet. Grace on top of it. 3.5 minutes to go in the first.
Don't look at me like that,
No
boy.
score.
Please.
Advantage Grace when it comes to shots. So IWU cranking up the aggression. Pettit Finds Whitaker. Able
Get
on the
by.
tail. Flings it into some open space. Grosser.
What is this?
Working on Medlin. Slides it back. And that long strike misses the mark. Still no shots on goal for this IWU squad yet. Ranked 7th in the country after the new poll released today.
Boy? Anthony? Sure?
Get a
Hey,
sense
let's
that based
go.
on the stats, Grace might very well think that it ought
What's your
to
call?
be ranked higher. Well, this is their chance to prove that. And certainly the Lancers playing well, but they have not delivered a
Wow.
decisive blow or a blow of any kind that will make a difference in that regard.
You didn't say anything? Why?
Swimming. You lost.
And then he disrupts. As now we're down to less than 2 minutes to go in the first. Minnie, tied up with Keever, flings it ahead. Room for Swanson, it's knocked away. And knocked away cleanly. Strong defense getting back there from the Lancers. Well, we have a whistle. It won't change fate, but it will just knock the ball back a bit further. Had a good run there. Tough to make anything of what unfolded on that run. And now with just over a minute to go, Minnie chasing it down. Keeps with it, but can't hang on to it. Headed to throw from just beyond midfield. Welker gives it back. Pettit puts it in the air. Falls into empty space. Or Mueller is first on it. Pettit swoops in to intercept. Swanson rolls that one beyond the end line. You can't say that IWU hasn't built itself some opportunities. Good runs into the final third. 3 shots, but none of them on goal. Grace
In the
failed
first
to break
half.
through as well.
Little.
So IWU and Grace, 2 top 20 teams, head to halftime scoreless. The number 7 Wildcats and the number 18 Lancers coming in with quite the hype. A matchup that seems just like, as thought, it's 2 hard objects slamming at rapid speed right into each other. There are a look at your halftime stats. Only 1 corner kick. A very clean first half as well. 4 saves already for Avery Sluss. None of them too taxing. Ivy Klein has not had to do much work on her end. We are now at halftime here at IWU Soccer Field in Marion. When we come back, it will be the second half of action between these top 20 Crossroads League foes. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Not the cleanest connection.
Second half. So
Gaffer Into the center circle. Finds Kiefer. Up ahead for Pollock. Coughs it up. Denton trying to turn on the Jets and go the other way. But her pass forward, eaten up by Mueller. Gaffrer rolls back to her back line. And for much of the start of the second half, we're back in the land where most of the opening 45 minutes lived. Just a long game of play between the thirds, if you will. Bouncing ball. Felger gets on it. Lancer's trying to flock out. Gaffrer. Pollock has some room to operate. Feet down towards the side. It's cut off. Grace gets back to it. Mueller taps it off. And that rolls out of play. A lot of shoving, a lot of short passes. Yet neither side finding a break. Maybe one will come here. Numbers get to step forward. Pollock has the throw in. But defers on it. Burns. Near the end line. Knocked away. It's still with Grace. And good work there from the IWU D. Folk trying to pivot and turn. Can't hang on to it. Gaffrer knocks it away from her grasp.
Oh.
Hammond knocks it back the other way. Now Grace gets a chance to start from the back. Still no shots for either side in the early minutes of half number 2. Not even any particularly strong runs from either team. Can the Wildcats get something going here? Denton chases. Kiefer boxing out. Denton gets to it. Delivery. Sails right across the box and goes out of play. It is Grace ball, but they have to get it from out deep in their own end. Seaman taps it to the middle.
Oh.
Folk, the nudge ahead. Top of the box, righty strike blocked. Follow-up doesn't come. Off the back of Vander Ark, still in play. Folk Left aside,
Oh,
and a strong shot that Klein has to put in some work to get to. Welker was there for the second opportunity, and Klein gets up and punches it over. And that will generate this corner kick, the first of the night for IWU. And Hammond will take it. Near post, on the ground. Tied up. Still alive. Cross in. Cronin knocks it down. Backline can't clear it. Pressure sustains. Vander Ark cannot hang on. And the Grace faithful let out a deep sigh of relief. Work it slow all the way from the back here. Pollock can't escape the pressure. Not much push into the final third there from Grace. But now they'll get a second chance. Pollock surrounded. Pollock
no.
lets that one fly wild. And a goal kick incoming. We're more than 10 minutes into the second half of action. IWU finally generated its first shot on goal. It came from Welker. And it was a good test on Ivy Klein, who did withstand it. Though only that one shot just a second ago from Pollock can speak of any offense that Grace has generated since emerging from halftime. Some numbers for IWU. As that's knocked loose from Denton. Vander Ark chases. Grace gets back in control. Greaser tries to hang on against the pressure from Tiemann. And they will say it's out off of Tiemann. Pollock again, a frequent target, but not getting the room to cause her typical chaos again. 36 points in just 11 games this season. 10 goals and 16 assists. Right now, all Grace can show on the scoreboard is one singular goose egg. They have not been shut out this season other than one of their two ties against Cumberland. That foul will turn it over. As another push from Grace here yields no luck. High archer knocked down. Greaser loses it. Tiemann tries to tee it up downfield. Doesn't find her target. Clean bump as Grace hangs on to it. Felger. Off to Medlin. Rolls it. Taken away. IWU trying to get a push. But possession is a struggle. And sustained possession has been a struggle for both teams so far in this second half. Gofrera centers. Felger taps off. Pollock facing Pettit. Breaks through. The feed back is knocked away. And we got a whistle. And the official running over towards the Grace bench here to have a word with the coaching staff. And Michael Voss, the head coach, see what might need to be addressed. Ooh, look out. That was certainly a lot of contact. Michael Voss, the Grace head coach, maybe making his case for a card, but still seemed rather incidental and to some extent a fair play.
Only 9 minutes left. Still reload.
Abel will send this one in. Low line drive. Finds Pollock. Pollock tied up. Can't shoot. It's loose. Gofrera right at Sluss. Fifth save of the night for Avery Sluss. And a Grace player is down.
Oh,
And that
to
stops the
race
clock at
later
29 minutes, 33
times.
seconds. We'll take another look at what preceded. This Lancer player struggling to get up here. Take a look at it again slowly. Again, it was a strong sequence. And that is not a player you want seeing down, and she is now back up but struggling to put weight. The Grace team quickly over to the sideline as Nora Pollock, the freshman, one of their most potent weapons. Slowly making her way off the field. Round off three. A little less than a handful of chances, but the biggest just scoring play after launching a shot.
Come on, Indy in the Westman.
Leonomer on to replace her as her team has registered 5 shots on goal, but none have gone through.
Number 12, Carly Grosser, and number 15, Tyler Whitaker.
2 subs come on for IWU. Carly Grosser and Tyler Whitaker, a pair of stud freshmen. Grosser from Cincinnati and Whitaker from New Palestine, Indiana. Enter the match replacing Denton and Welker. Loose in the middle. Greaser gets there. Plays it back out wide. Lead pass for Williams. Struggling to get there. Doesn't win the chase down. Young the takeaway. Greaser.
Oh,
from Whitaker. With it.
Lily.
Felger.
Oh, nice.
Loses it on the Whitaker tackle. Williams.
Oh.
Towards the middle.
Oh.
Leaves it off. Whitaker blocked.
Shoot. Oh.
Settles it. Mounts it down the sideline. And it will go back to Grace. Right on the edge of this final third here. A prime opportunity. Thrown goes to Folk.
IWU.
Greaser getting harassed by Whitaker, trying to make her way upfield. Greaser does get past the freshman.
Oh, nice.
Greaser's pass knocked back.
I mean, it's a dominant on this agenda. 7-1-1 on the season.
Grace to start from the back again.
Lily.
Numbers forward as Grace has to play keep away. Avery Williams very aggressive up front there. Good reflexes from Medlin to get it away from trouble. Greaser. Centers. Gaffrera. Finds Burns, who has some room. Cuts back. Burns. As her pass sent away. Leonomer stays with it. Keever. Looks for Burns. Can't find her. And IWU regains possession.
Come on, IWU. Only 1 minute left.
Whistle there.
Until little. Oh.
And a Grace player is down and struggling to get up.
Lovely.
It's Keever, though she is now back to her feet. Seems like she will just walk it off.
Come on, IWU.
Free kick from near the sideline, and it'll be Zoe Mueller. Into the box, headed out.
Nice.
Still loose, sent across.
Oh,
nobody home. Goal kick. Another substitute coming on here for IWU. Jada Swanson comes in replacing Caitlin Vander Ark. As usual, Hammond will take the goal kick for Sluss. Whitaker gets the first head on it out of the air. But Greaser quickly turns it back the other way. Greaser with some room to run. Greaser turns near the edge of the box and struggles against the double team. They get it away, but Grace stays with it. Leonomer
4 minutes left.
struggles to find her target. Mueller re-corrals it on the retreat. Numbers pushing ahead. Onside, Swanson stopped by a diving Klein.
Come
Finally
on,
some pressure,
IWU.
but Klein answers the call. Got that shot off with reinforcements coming defensively. And Hammond will take the corner. Eight of her 9
A
field
big bad
teammates
size.
are in or around the box. Right in front, chested down by Folk. Knocked away, but not out of the box. And IWU stays on it. Another entry, headed away. A spill out, about 25 yards out from
Come
the
on,
cage.
IWU.
And after that clear, IWU starts from the back. Swanson in the box. And a good sweep out by Young. Knocking it aside, buying her defense some time. And a whistle will yield a free kick from a good spot. Going right towards that, Klein. Out of the air, she snags it. That ball had some sneaky air to it. No one thought that was a play on Nick,
That
but it nearly
would
became one.
in if
Klein playing
they
the pressure.
didn't. What is
More sustained pressure here from IWU. Folk turns, fires off the crossbar. Williams on the rebound. Gets it back. Williams sails it over the nets. Best chance by far for either side so far. Each team will log a sub after that one. And that's a tough break for IWU.
Subbing in for the Lancers, number 2, Nora Pollock, and number...
Ahead of this goal kick, good news for Grace. Nora Pollock checks back into the match, replacing Leonomer. As again, the pressure sustains.
Correction, subbing in for our Lancers, number 12, Abby Hodkin.
Oh, check that. It's Abby Hodkin coming in for Leon Omer.
19 minutes, guys.
Strong performer, 1 goal, 6 assists for the junior from Sheffield, England. And apparently, double wrong, both of them subbed in. Gaffrer and Greaser are off. And also Mackenzie Minnie has checked in for Avery Williams. Another free kick here for IWU. Last time, they got some chances, put them very close. Hammond lofts it, headed out. Tiemann knocks it down. Swanson taps the couch.
No.
Throws it into the box, but nobody's
I'm
home.
in my song. Yeah, that's included in my bill. I still am 349
20
at
minutes to
the
go.
dinner tonight.
And this highly anticipated showdown has
No,
thus far yielded a scoreless
read this.
contest.
Read this. Read this.
Were you like when we showed up that we can
Another deep throw here for
Yes.
IWU.
Only the 19 minutes
No
left.
whistle, despite a lot of bodies hitting the floor.
Are they adults? No.
Whitaker knocks it
Huh?
forward.
That was kind of
Swanson
rude of me.
against 3. Ball's loose.
They got the box.
Mercer tried to chase it down, but Klein on it first.
Bob got charged for 439 each or 433 each.
Yes, sir.
I did this.
Long boot for Klein.
Nearly been in off.
And that Peters out of play. Will stay with
Or
IWU.
did we in?
Yeah.
And like she is
Side will
I
send in the
think.
substitute. Welker on for IWU. Luvic on for Grace.
I lose
Now
and
Leon Omer
race
comes off.
still died.
And Folk
They know.
subbing out for Welker on the IWU side of things. Long delivery. Tiemann heads it back. Falling
Nice.
near Swanson's feet.
Come on.
Swanson
Ole.
with some room. And Grosser alongside.
Dude.
Comes
Close.
back. Tiemann to the corner.
Really?
Whitaker. This is everyone. Could not save that one from the end line. Patrolling in close quarters there. Numbers staying forward. Trying to generate a counter opportunity potentially. It comes loose in open space. Tiemann. Having to wind it back. A lot of contact, no call, yielding some displeasure from the IWU faithful. Another movement upfield now. Tiemann to the middle. Welker doubles.
I
Swings it out wide
will.
again. Tiemann across. Knocked out. Welker wedges that one wide.
Little did It told in a tie attack a man.
Less than 15 minutes to go now. Still no score in this top 20 showdown. Hannah Shea is not happy with that call near the sideline.
IWU.
Looks like the couple of referees are going to talk it over. But again, this has generally been a game where the referees have been content to swallow their whistles. Less than 10 fouls per side. And the head referee is going to have a quick conversation with Hannah Shea. Clearly enraged a little bit. She threw her hat. As during that pause, Grace makes another substitution. Elizabeth Maciejewski checks in for Kiefer. Her first entry of the day, senior from Geneseo, Illinois. Rolls through, backline knocks it away. Up for Burns. She gets there. Burns against Pettit. Sends it across, and Sluss knocks it down. She takes her time as that one falls off of Grosser's feet. Abel, unable to find her teammate. And IWU subs Sarah Folk back into the contest, replacing Tyler Whitaker ahead of these final 13 and a half minutes. Little bit of miscue. But still they get it ahead and into some good space where it's knocked away from Minnie. Swanson.
IWU.
Looking for Folk, taken away. Trying a quick strike on the counter, Felger. Sprays it, Burns, loses it along the sideline. Twelve and a half minutes to go, and Grosser almost had a chance to make him pay for a mistake. There is a big mistake.
IWU.
But Minnie called for the foul. That's the thing with this game. Less has been called and more has been called. Or rather, less has been called and more has not been called. Roller.
Come on, IWU.
And that foul gets called on Burns. Okay, the high elbow will do it. Hammond unleashes a long one. Fell in a good spot. Nothing comes from it. Falls to Welker.
Come on, IWU. IWU.
But possession does remain
That's all.
sustained.
10 minutes left, dude. Short. Come on, IWU.
Welker on. Falling near Swanson's feet. Swanson.